What's up, YouTube? Beautiful day today, Pennsylvania. Temperature's probably around 50 degrees, which is a big improvement. Ice is melting, but the way it's been, this could be frozen by tonight or frozen tomorrow. It's crazy. It's been crazy up and down, back and forth. But anyway, I'm gonna do another night video. I enjoyed the last one. Just taking a walk. Had the phone in my pocket, decided to do a video. And I'm gonna do the same today. What I wanted to talk about today was, I was just thinking, as I was walking by, a lot of the houses around here look like little cabins or, let's see, this particular few I'm around don't, but most do. And it's just real in touch with nature around here. Like, as you can just look, it surely isn't a city. A lot of trees, a lot of evergreens right now, keeping it green. Let me see if I can zoom in back there to you can see the mountain back there. It's kind of cool. Nice view. It starts getting too shaky when I zoom in. But it just made me think, like, see, I grew up in a city that was a lot different than this. And it just made me think of the two different areas. See, I also have a love for two totally different knives. Like around here, I feel like, see, I might be, you can call me corny for this, and most people might not agree. I know most people aren't into the natural material type of knives. But an area like this, I feel like, you know, a hunter or even a tactical folder, but it would have stag, ivory, some kind of wood. If it had engraving, it would be engraving of a nature scene or, you know, animals. And I always had both of that in me. In the beginning, when I first started collecting, it was knives like that, all natural materials. I always would call it, like, I would get my huck fin on. Like, I'd want to carry a hunter with ivory. You could say stag, but I'm an ivory guy. I always wanted ivory. Excuse me. But I was just thinking of the two different areas, and I love both types of knives equally. Like, I love, have a passion for well-made titanium frame locks that are battle hardened. And sorry again, I'm taking a walk and I have a dog leash in my hand. Like I said, battle hardened, super solid, you know, ready for war. But I also love, again, knives with natural materials. You know, Damascus, that just looking old school. To me, Damascus looks old school. Like, if you're gonna have like a Huckleberry Finn type of knife, I picture it being a natural handle material with Damascus and a leather sheath, where the total opposite of that would be, you know, a tactical knife with G10 or carbon fiber and a Kydex sheath. You see how it's totally different? I mean, a big part of me feels, I mean, the other style is actually a little more valuable. Like the handmade leather sheath costs more and is more valuable than a quickie Kydex sheath. The ivory on the handle scale, for the handle scale, is more valuable than G10 or carbon fiber. The hand-forged Damascus is more valuable than the stainless steel blade on the tactical. But again, I do love both, and this also kind of ties into what I was saying the other day. I was talking about makers. Oh man, I have a fleet of people behind me. I was talking about how makers are getting a lot of money, but it's not just the makers, it's also the style knife. And the tactical style knife, uh, again, even though I just said the ivory, the Damascus, the leather sheath is all more money, costs more than the carbon or G10, stainless, and Kydex, those tactical blades are still selling for more money. Sometimes, not all the time. If you get a killer Mastersmith, like I'm actually working with a Mastersmith now. You get a killer Mastersmith that's experienced and got his, built his reputation. That's not going to be cheap either. I gotta cut it right up here. I might do a part 2 to this. I have to spin around and there's like a gang of people behind me, which is crazy because this area is so desolate, but apparently one of the families are up here and they took a walk because it is a nice day. The few people that are in here are getting out today. Coming back with a part 2. Peace.